Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I came out here to chat for just a few minutes where it was quiet because I've talked to a couple moms lately and I've seen a lot of posts on social media about families wanting to homeschool and not sure if they can do it, and moms making the decision to homeschool and then not a clue where to start. So let me address the first one first. If you are thinking about homeschooling, you're dreaming about homeschooling, and you don't think you can do it, let me reassure you that you can. You have been teaching your child since day one, and this is no different. You're just teaching them something else. You're something different. I have a degree and certification in education. So a lot of times I'll hear, oh, well, you have a degree, you have a background in education. Well, let me tell you, that's a blessing and a curse. Because when I first started homeschooling, all I knew was public school. So I tried to recreate that in my home. You should have seen one of my walls in my playroom here. It looked just like one of my walls in my classroom. And let me tell you, that wall did not stay like that very long. Slowly, all of those things started to come down because that was not working in my home. And slowly, we were able to figure out what does work in our home. And so get in there, jump right in there, and I promise you'll figure it out together. You and your kids will figure it out together. All right, the second thing is you've made the decision to homeschool. You're ready to jump in, but you have no clue where to start. First thing is I want to say, and I've made some notes here so I can stay on track and not get too chatty. Check your homeschool laws. I forget this one all the time because I live in a state that's pretty lenient. But check those out first. And then the second thing is to find books, blogs, podcasts to listen to, something that you can listen to that's encouraging, informative, whatever information you can find about homeschooling. All right, the third thing. This is a big one. Your why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to homeschool? And then write this down and put it somewhere that you can see all the time. I don't know, maybe on your refrigerator or your phone screensaver. Because when you have hard days and you feel like you're failing at this, and we all have those feelings and we all have those days, remember your why, and it will get you through the hard days. All right, the fourth thing. Think of some kind of plan, some kind of routine. Start thinking about what your day might look like. Are you a morning person? Are you an afternoon person? Do you work from home or do you work part-time? When is homeschool going to happen? How is that going to look in your home? Will you have to adjust this? Absolutely. But just start thinking about it and get some kind of flexible plan in your head. All right, the fifth thing, curriculum. I know that's a big one. And I feel like a lot of families, a lot of moms feel like that's got to be the first step. But let me encourage you to think about those other things first. I know you think, oh, I'm going to homeschool, I need a curriculum. The curriculum world is so overwhelming. I was so overwhelmed when I first started out because there were so many options. So this is what I think about when I look at curriculum. I think about what I want my kids to learn. I think about our values and our beliefs and how can this curriculum serve my family. That's what I think about. A curriculum is meant to be a tool. It's a resource in your home. It is not the end all. And I have to remind myself of this all the time. I was just looking at a science curriculum this afternoon and finding myself getting overwhelmed with it. And I was like, no, stop. Like, we're going to make this work for us and make it beneficial to our homeschool. So think about that when you're looking at all of those different curriculums. I know it's a lot and I know it can be overwhelming, but you absolutely can do this. And if you have any other questions, I would love to chat. I love talking all things homeschool. And I also want to say that there are so many ways to homeschool. This is just my personal opinion and just some of my thoughts, and maybe it's helpful to you. But if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and share this video.